G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going out and playing 9 holes on GS Pro with my Rapsodo MLM2PRO. I'm so excited we have this connector now. We have Rowan to thank for that. So make sure if you use this connector, go and donate $1, help him out. He's put time into making this connector, so the least we can do is donate $1. I'll leave a way to do that in the description of this video. All right, so today we're going to go out and play 9 holes. I have got my MLM2PRO, my new iPhone I've got, and my laptop hooked up to a hotspot from my Pixel 6. So what I'm doing in this video is I'm not only going to go out and test the connector out on course, I'm also testing out a connection method as well. So I've had countless connection methods, disconnects. It has been absolutely horrific for me, but I'm trying to figure out what these disconnects are coming from. So what I thought I'd do in today's video is actually create my own Wi-Fi network using a hotspot on my phone and connecting everything to that rather than use my home Wi-Fi or my modem router that everything else is connected to. So I've hooked up to that. So I will be testing that in today's video as well. But what I do want to show off is GS Pro with the MLM2PRO. Now that we have a connector, you have access to all of GS Pro, not only the practice facilities. So I can go in, I can play online matches, I got my tournaments I can play in. I have done these for the week, so I'll be playing in the auto putt next week, but you have access to everything. You can go to the practice facilities, you can do on-course practice. Today we're going to jump into the local match section and I'm just going to play a round of golf. We're going to go out and play a golf course that you've probably heard of before, Georgia Golf Club. So first I'm going to jump into the match settings. And the reason for this is because we all know that the Rapsodo MLM2PRO at its current stage isn't the best at chipping. So how can we mitigate this? So how can we kind of get around this in GS Pro? Well, they do have an option. If you go into the match settings and you go to gimme/auto putt, you can actually go across to auto putt fixed with chipping. So whenever you go to this selection, whenever you get within a certain distance of the green, it's going to auto chip for you. So this is a really good feature right now for the Rapsodo MLM2PRO because the chipping isn't that good. What I'm going to do today is I'm actually just going to go auto putt fixed. And the reason I'm doing this for this video is just to show off the chipping of the MLM2PRO. But just know, if you get GS Pro and you're struggling with your chipping, you can just go to the selection auto putt fixed with chipping and then it will auto chip for you. So we're going to go play off the black tees today. Make it as hard as possible. Why not? We will go fairway firmness hard. We'll go green firmness. Let's go normal and stimp 12. We're using auto putt, so the stimp won't really matter for putting, but the ball's going to roll. But first off, let's just head to the range. I haven't warmed up yet, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a practice and then we'll get into the video. Okay, I've just done a quick warm up. We're just going to go now, hit the tee off button and we'll go to the first tee. Select that and we are now on the first tee at Georgia Golf Club. Might look familiar to you. Let's just go straight down the middle. I am using my dot balls, so I warmed up with the RPTs. I'm now going to go to my Titleist golf balls with the Rapsodo ball dots on them. And that's just because I know my yardages of these, and so it's just going to make playing just a little bit easier. Might be a little left. Quit it. Sit soft. Oh, just. Okay, that's left us a shot, which is good. This is so cool. Using the Rapsodo MLM2PRO on GS Pro. This is good. All right, 151. We're uphill 4 yards. We do have the auto putt circles there. This is a tough pin. We're in the semi-rough, so it's not going to really affect this yardage. So I'm just going to hit an 8-iron. I'm just going to punch an 8-iron in there. Try and land this just short of the green and run it up. It did register that shot. Let's just have a look at the screen mirroring, because potentially the screen mirroring application might have closed. Yeah, it does look like it has. I can't see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this. I'm just going to restart this connector. And we'll see what happens. This is the first time this has happened, so I guess it's good for you guys to see. Wait till the little message pops up. We have hit the shot, so let's just push enter. Okay, cool. And like you can see, you can just literally open up the application. What a great shot, by the way. And everything just syncs up again. So that's perfect. We've started with a birdie. I just love how we now have a connector for the Rapsodo. All right, second hole, par 5. A lot of people know this hole. Downhill, and this community is just awesome. I'm using Titleist golf balls with dots. I'm using a connector to hook up to GS Pro. I mean, none of this would be available without this amazing community. Okay, a little low on the face, so the spin should kick up. Okay, the spin stayed pretty low. Get right. Go on, chase down there. That's actually going to work out quite well. Stay in the fairway. Those firm fairways, it's tough. Okay, that's going to leave us 226 in. We are slightly downhill. Oh, I must have done Sunday pins. So we'll see if I should be able to feed it up there. I'll hit a little draw. What I'll do is I'll aim at the pin. I'll hit a slight draw, and then hopefully it should hit the green and feed around to the hole. So 225, down 10, but we have got firm fairways. So let's hit a 5-iron. Okay, have I got, I do have my club data on there. I've got ball speed. What I might do is I might edit one of these tiles, and instead of, let's say instead of club angle of attack or something being on there, let's change that. Okay, now we got club speed. Right, let's hit a 5-iron. Like I said, it's going to be a low draw. And hopefully it hits the green and then feeds to the right. Oh, it didn't hit it well. Not a good shot there. It's got to go. Okay, we've short-sighted ourselves in the bunker. Not a good spot to be. Let's do our best to put this in the circle. If you've seen my chipping video, I did do some really good shots that were just like this. So we got low hands, bend the knees a bit, sit. Oh, come back, come on, roll back. It's not gonna do it. But that's a pretty good par. Okay, on to the third hole. Let's just bomb a drive up there. I will be playing in the Auto Putt Tour next week with this, so stay tuned for that video. Should be pretty good. Go on, take a big kick. That's going to be such a hard shot into this flag. But sometimes you just got a bomb driver. It's just fun. That will be a really hard shot now. I got 44 yards. Anything short is just going to feed all the way back down to me. Cardinal sin right now, leaving this short. 44 yards. I'll open the face a little bit to try and get it a bit higher. And I'll swing at about a 60-yard feel. Go. Oh, that's a majestic shot. That was absolutely perfect. Really happy with that. Okay, on to a very short par 4. Really, it's a par 3, but I mean, this hole is just crazy off the back tees. 241, dead downhill. We got to carry it over a bunker and somehow stop it. So what we'll do is we'll just aim for the back of the green. I will hit a hybrid. And what I'm almost going to try and do, because we have auto putt on, is actually send it over the back of the green and then chip back on. Because this is one of the holes where you can actually, if you leave it short in the bunker, it's obviously going to be a very hard shot. If you hit it on the green, you can hit it in that auto 3-putt. And so you're better off actually missing the green, giving yourself a chance of that par. So, hybrid it's going to be. Oh, it might be a bit left. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a tough shot now in that bunker. To be honest, I think I always hit it in that bunker. I always seem to hit it in this bunker and have a really hard bunker shot. Okay, 26 yards, and this thing breaks like crazy. So I'm going to have to aim way left. I'm on an upslope. So it's just going to be hard to get it all the way back there. I do need to get it above this lip as well, so I can't just, you know, chunk and run a 9-iron. Might have to go. That's a great shot. Really, really happy with that. All right, on to the 5th. This is definitely one of the harder holes at Georgia Golf Club off the back tees because it's 500 yards and it's also uphill. So it's quite a tough hole. We'll take driver. We'll try and bomb it up there. Go on, chase. Ooh, a few frame rate drops there. I mean, this course does look absolutely magnificent. So, you know, we're potentially going to get frame rate drops because I am pushing it in 4K onto my projector. I will turn my frame counter on. So I've got 25 frames at the moment. Oh, that's right. With the update, the frame counter, I don't think it stays on there. It looks like it is now though. All right, par 4. I've just hit that drive pretty good and I've still got 205 yards in. So, I mean, just shows you how tough this hole is. 205 yards. It's going to come out a bit left. I don't want to leave this short on the green because, again, danger of being in that 3-putt zone. So I'm just going to hit a 5-iron. Now, if this wasn't auto putt, I'd probably be taking a 6-iron. But like I said, I don't want to leave it short. Oh, that might be left. Yeah, it is. Sit down. I will again be short-sighted in a bunker. Lucky I have ceiling protection. I have to admit, my little hotspot I'm doing off my phone with everything connected to that, touch wood, I haven't had a single disconnect yet. And I did my chipping video before this video. So potentially it is modem or routers that are actually causing the issue. Right, 13 yards. It's going to come out left. I've got no green to work with. I've got to try and pop this up and somehow stop it on the green. So yeah, other than that, pretty easy shot. That's perfect. Oh, what a shot. Honestly, I need to short side myself in bunkers more often. Okay, onto the 6th hole, par 3, downhill. My laptop is struggling. For those of you who don't know, I have a Lenovo Legion 5i. It's got an Intel Core i7 and an RTX 3060 graphics card. It is a laptop. I am screen recording all of this on it. I'm pushing 4K to my projector. So it is doing a lot of things. But just to let you know, on Georgia Golf Club, which is one of the courses that is going to be a bit more demanding, it's built with the new tools, it is going to struggle a little bit. However, having said that, I don't think it's really taking away from the experience. It still looks absolutely amazing. Okay, 190 yards, and it is on a little bit of a shelf at the back. So we're downhill 7. So if I want to hit this, probably want to land it around there, 183. So it's 176 yards. This is a tough shot. I might try and bomb a 7-iron. Just try and fly it all the way back there and stop it. Hit it good. Quit it, it's hooking. Ah. Stay in that circle. No! And that's the danger. That's the danger with the auto putt. That's going to be a 3-putt. I might even have a chip at it if it keeps rolling. Keep going. Nah, that's going to be a bogey. I should have thought about that. Should have aimed a bit further right. Okay, on to the 7th, 440 yards. Another long par 4. And I forgot who asked me. They said, can you charge your MLM2 Pro while you're using it? I got a low battery indicator warning on my phone just before I actually started the round. I do have it plugged into a battery pack now, and it hasn't turned off yet. So I'm assuming it's charging. I will check at the end of this video just to see if it is charging. But I think you can use it while it's charging. Oh, I towed that. Should be a tow draw. It is, and it's going to be perfect. Lovely. Spin is low, which is what you'd expect, and it's actually going to work out perfectly. So that's left us 118 yards, slightly up the hill. Now, this hole, if you've seen this on TV, you have to throw it past the pin and spin it back. So that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. 123, it should just be a gap wedge. The danger with this shot is leaving it short, and I am being very diligent, making sure I'm not hitting any of these dots. I will say, if you're going to use these dots, for me personally, I don't want to hit them, especially with my wedges, because it's just going to chew the stickers up. If you've got a bad back, or if you don't want to bend over each time, potentially these dots aren't for you. I've just seen I'm uphill 7 yards, so that might not work. That's going to be 125. Let's try and carry this 127 then. We might just have to play for a par on this hole. Should be pretty good for distance. Oh, be good. Spin. What a shot. That's a good bounce back. On to the 8th hole. So this is the, oh yeah, this is the par 5 that goes uphill. So it's just going to be a driver, and I might just have to hit a slight draw. I'll aim just at the left side of those bunkers and hit a baby draw. Oh, another bad swing. Toe hook again. It's going to work out though. Kick. Go on, chase up there. That was a horrendous swing. Okay, that's going to leave 278 uphill. I mean, there's no way I'm getting it there. Dead uphill. I'm just going to try and hit. It's probably not the play because, again, if I hit 3-wood, potentially I'll get it on the front of the green, get the auto 3-putt. But look how skinny the green is. The chances of me doing that are little to none. But what I'm going to do is I'll aim a little bit right. I'll try and leave the ball in this area just to the right side of the green. And to be honest, I'm going to have to absolutely smash this 3-wood to get it anywhere up there. Pretty good shot. Oh, don't do it. Get off the green. Please stay there. Okay, phew. I was going, come on. The green's so skinny. Okay, 30 yards. It's going to come out a little left. Let's just try and play a little bump and run. So not a shot I play often, but I just want to test the Rapsodo. I'm going to hit an 8-iron, and I'm going to just try and bump and run it up there. 30 yards. Let me think about how hard I need to hit this. Should be good. Settle, settle, settle. Ah, just off the back, which is actually probably not a bad thing, because now I've short-sighted myself, and this is where that auto chipping will come in handy, because this would auto chip for you. Whereas now I've short-sighted myself, and I've gotten to a situation where the Rapsodo is not going to read this. Well, it's going to really struggle to read this. So what I'll do is I will hit a couple of short chip shots to see if it does register. And now that I've said it won't read it, it probably will. Okay, that's 10-foot carry in my room. Okay, it registered it, but it had like a little weird read. It was definitely a misread. because it didn't come out like that. But it registered it, so there you go. But it was definitely a misread. Okay, finally onto the 9th hole. Again, a hole that everyone's familiar with. Big dogleg left, up the hill for your second shot. Let's just try and hit it down there. It is downhill, so hopefully this ball feeds all the way to the bottom of that hill. Oh, that's way right. Not a good swing. That is going to be dead. Kick left, please. Oh no. I've got a shot, but it's probably not somewhere you want to leave yourself on this hole. I'm in the pine straw, 211 yards. So the good news is I have a shot. It's going to come out right, so I'm going to have to hit a draw. 210, and it's slightly uphill. So let's hit a 5-iron. Be good. Oh, it almost hit that tree. Okay, it's not drawing. Stay there now. That's fine. That'll leave a little chip. Okay, it's going to feed left. 20-yard chip shot. Let's aim a little bit right. I am on an upslope. And I'll just try and carry this about... I want to land it on the green. Let's try and carry this about 14 to 15 yards. Actually, maybe a little less. Let's carry it 12 yards. So it should be about there. Sit now. That's a really good chip to finish. 12-yard carry on the Rapsodo application, 9.5 in-game. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. If you got any comments or questions, let me know down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.